for Rock Talk.
Woo!
Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday afternoon. Robin and I are here with you with some really pretty, she's been spoiling us with beautiful glasses for us, beautiful chalices for us. So
I love these are actually hand painted.
these are super pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? So, and there's some funsies inside, and then we have non-funsy things. Yeah. We're good. How are you guys today? Thank God it's Friday. You made it. Tammy's not home. She's on the road. Her husband is driving. Thank you, Tammy's husband, for keeping her safe so she can be with us. So happy you're here. Circe is behind the scenes moderating. Louise is on the turntables in the room. And we have what we need for Rock Talk. Very happy that you're here. I don't know if you saw I was kind of live everywhere today. I go down on kick and then I just keep going. Because I like to talk. Guess what? I like to talk. Did you know I like to talk? I met somebody over the last couple of days, went to somebody else's crystal shop, and she was saying how I need to get online and I need to do this and I don't know, I just don't like to, and I'm just thinking holy shit, if, you can't shut us up. So anyway, we love you. We're happy you're here. And then there's a new crystal concierge, it's a personal shopper listing at sagegoddess.com. It's not part of Rock Talk, but you want to talk about it and kind of what's this? By the way, this is Robin, our resident geologist and the expert in all things gems and minerals, and you are welcome for her. What do we want them to know about Crystal Concierge?
So I'm super excited about Crystal Concierge.
Yeah.
Because what it is when you buy the listing, what you're doing is you are reserving yourself time. One-on-one with myself or Athena here.
Or both of us.
Because
we've tag team on these adventures before, as you might imagine.
And what it is for 15 minutes, you get to shop with us. We go around, we talk to you, we answer your questions, we find you awesome things that a lot of it's not even on the website.
That's the thing.
And
that's the thing.
We get to custom build you something phenomenal.
Whatever you want. And then we just invoice you.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically, the $50 is time with us. And then after that you go, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. We are setting up, and I showed you during my live. So if you're on Instagram or Facebook, you can see I did 2 different lives. So you can watch one of those if you're interested. So Sally's here for the first time. I love that. If you love crystals, you are in for a treat. And then yes, we are going to be having more in-person shopping soon.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting ready for that ahead of the holiday season. So yeah, we've got some surprises up our sleeves. Yeah, her shirt is rad.
I love it. Because guess what? Sometimes you just got to let karma fix it. Because the bottom half is what gets you in trouble. Because if you look at the bottom half.
Yeah. My mom used to say, nobody's worth jail time. And she, honestly, she's really right. Most people just aren't. As a young person, I really appreciated that. You know what, Mom? You're right.
You're right.
They're not. So anyway, cheers. You're in danger. Well, welcome in. We have some really fun stuff to talk about. And then I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve. She does too. We always do. So you have not seen everything that's coming today, and we're excited to show it to you. Do you guys have anything fun planned for the weekend? On Sunday, I'm going to sleep. That's my big plan.
I'm going to the Gothic Market tomorrow.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about it.
I'm going to the Gothic Market. I'm
That's
going
cool.
with my best friends. Hanale's coming.
Oh, right on.
So we're all going up to Ventura to the Gothic Market. Gonna have some fun.
Send me
hang out.
pictures. I want to see all the...
Last time I went up there, I got a taxidermied bat.
Really?
Yes, and it's hanging in a little lantern.
Really?
And lights go on, so you can turn the lights on, and he's hanging there. My best friend got a full snake skeleton.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool. They probably have sheds there, too.
Mm-hmm. So there's so many great things. So I'm doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then gonna lay on my couch all day Sunday.
Yeah, and then we rest. I know. Doesn't that sound fun? Well, I love that. Phoenix says you've been around here for years, but this is your first Rock Talk, so welcome in. So basically what this is, we're going to show you some things that are at sagegoddess.com right now. But we're here to curate. We basically chose our favorites. We're going to show those to you. And then we have some giveaways. But anything that you want tonight that we show you is at sagegoddess.com. Some things there's a couple of or one of, and then some things there's a few dozen of. So we'll try to let you know that too. If there's something you really want that you see, it's best to check out when you see it because other people are watching too, and then you may miss it. So that's the one thing to keep in mind. And let us know if you have any questions. So sagegoddess.com is where you go. Remember, if you're a student in my programs, you have a 25% discount code that you can use that we're not talking about because it's private. So don't share it, but you do have a special standing discount to sagegoddess.com if you're in my online classes. And by the way, my online classes are open for registration. We just started. This next week is our crystal healing session for the month, and I'm teaching you how to do really incredible body work with palm stones. So if you have not signed up yet for Living University, you should go to sagegoddess.com. There's a banner. I used to have a board, but it says Living University and like clicky click, and then you go and register, and then you can be in class with us on Wednesday next week. So I'd love to see you there. Beverly, they do. I would love to hear. There must be like a Gothic market kind of like network around the country, right?
Yeah, it travels.
That's really cool.
It travels around.
That's awesome.
And they do the one in Ventura twice a year. So the other one is going to be like springtime.
Yeah.
And
cool.
It's super fun.
Spring and Gothic is funny to me. Like this time of year, I'm like, yeah, and then it's it's like happy spring. Here's some.
Well, some of us goths like to be Gothic all year round.
Tell me more about that, Robin. Because my daily dishware at home has sugar skulls on it. I'm so glad you guys signed up too. I'm glad you're excited.
My best friend got an apron that looks totally like 50s style ruffles, but it's all black, and then it's got some white polka dots and lining and like lace around it.
That's cute.
And then on it, like done all nice, it says, "Don't make me poison your food."
There's that. Yeah, you shouldn't piss off the witches. Yours is in October. Okay, well, welcome in. And what's up with the conservative look? So much less jewelry. Isn't that funny? Okay, so I took my all of my necklaces off for just a minute because I wanted to wear this particular necklace for our in-person event. I don't know if you saw pictures, but I had this big ruby necklace, and I can't really wear that with all my other necklaces. And the real answer is I've been too lazy to put everything back on. Like I wear 5 necklaces, and they, you know what I mean? It takes a minute, and I've just been really busy this week. So there's no like method to the madness other than I'm going to finally this weekend put all my necklaces back on.
I had to take all mine off for an MRI.
And
Still
that's the thing.
No necklaces.
And I'm about to have my my biannual MRIs. I always have to go. I go for 6 hours for brain, spine, and thoracic spine, which really sucks. I have MS. But anyway, this is in the next month or so, I have to have my MRI. So part of me is like, should I just leave everything off for MRI? And then, so it's not like an intentional thing. It's a thing. But anyway, I will put because those necklaces are from my mom and dad, my son, one of my dearest friends who died when we were young, and then my magician necklace that I bought for myself, and then another one of the pendants has this really beautiful word on it. It was a gift from someone I love dearly. So it's just like they're really special to me. So I wear them all the time because it's basically like carrying all those people with me. But anyway, thank you for noticing. It's sweet that you care. And I feel so fucking naked. Can I just tell you, like, what is this? Because I wake up in the morning and it's not all like up in my biz, but because I've gone blonde and changed my nails, people are like, what's happening over there? And the blonde thing is really just because with my gray, like my gray has grown in and you can't even tell, which is rad. So I'm kind of enjoying that part of it. All right, we don't need to talk about this forever, but now you know. Yeah, leave it all off for the MRIs. I know. My this bracelet screws on. So, and I have a little screw that fits it at home. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. So, I will have to take this off too for MRI. It's a pain in the butt. Okay, ready? Let's talk about all the things.
Okay, where do you want to start?
I forgot to. I do need to get my computer because I want to show them the Owyhee River. I have a thing.
Yeah,
so if you want to start, I'll grab. Oh, you're going to get it? Okay.
Okay, do you want to start just talking about
We
it?
might as well. So
Because they're
okay,
amazing anyway.
They're really cool. So this is one of the ones. We have 4 dozen of these. This is an opal from the U.S. and a lot of you love opals, and a lot of you love blue opals, which I do too. And this is a Vogel carved from this particular. Thank you. This particular opal.
It was carved, and this only is found in one area in the world.
It's true.
And it's here in the U.S., right by the Oregon border. The river's called Owyhee.
I'm going to show it to you. I just want you to see. Okay. So this is the Owyhee or Owyhee River Canyon. Okay. Let's see. Can we... How do I... Do you want me to move it closer? Okay, there we go. So this is what it looks like. And I just pulled up this website because I wanted you to see. It's kind of cool to learn about the river. Nope, hold on. We're not going on an adventure. I mean, we could, but not today. But I want you to see a little bit of the history. So it is a 280-mile long tributary. You can read there with me. Of the Snake River. Isn't that cool? It is so beautiful. And by the way, so other things about it, there's a volcanic field around this river from the Miocene era, which is 25 million to 3 million years ago. And so there's all of this. I mean, this is an ancient opal. This isn't something that the earth just produced.
No.
But it's, I just want to show you one more picture of, because you can really see the, Robin and I always like to geek out on the geology.
Oh, of
You
course.
can really see how the layers of the rock surrounding the river have morphed over time.
And it even matches the layers.
And it matches the layers in the opal, right? Okay, so this comes from the border. It's a mountain. It's a river that runs along the Oregon-Idaho border. So a lot of you are from those parts of the U.S. I just thought sometimes, as a teacher, I would always, if we were talking about a place, I would always show my students pictures and videos because it brings it to life, right? In a way that just telling you this is from a U.S. river area doesn't really bring it to life for you.
One thing that I think is really cool about this opal is it is this blue, but even on the black side, you can see straight through it because of how much water is in there. And the coloration of...
Yeah, there you go.
The coloration of the blue doesn't come from any type of inclusion. It actually comes from the water itself. So
isn't that beautiful,
when it's hydrated, it is blue. When it is a dehydrated opal, it goes completely white.
Isn't that cool? Okay, so what is opal? It's the footsteps or footprints of the gods, right? It's that every country and every continent has origin stories about opals that somehow trace it back to the gods because it's so beautiful and fiery and translucent. Geologically, opals are mostly water. And so that's when Robin's showing you such a great shot, the translucency of those layers, right? Okay. This area, I haven't been there physically, but I've talked to people who have. It is a vortex. And they say that the energy is super serene, dreamy, kind of like right before you fall asleep or right when you wake up. It's that kind of
euphoric stage.
It's like a dream state. And this stone, really, when you're holding it, you can feel it captures the energy of that. So this is for somebody who needs to go through some transformation to find deep peace. They could be in the middle of a divorce or a radical breakup or, changing jobs, or they might have just gone through radical loss. You're going to get to the other side of this. And so for right now, I just want to give you something that's going to bring you calm and peace. These are only $19 each. They're about 2.5 inches. They were all hand carved, and we only have 4 dozen of them. So this is sagegoddess.com again. We're here kind of narrating the stories of some of our favorite things on the website right now. But for both of us, we both think this is one of the most beautiful stones we've brought you. We're excited for you to see it. Yeah.
And I love it because this beauty, if you didn't know what you were looking for, you're not going to see it if you go rock hunting up there. These all grow in what is called a thunder egg. And what a thunder egg is it's a cavity within the earth that was formed by gas bubble trapped in the inside after a volcano erupted. So it left a hole in the earth. Then silica gel flows in there and it percolates through the as groundwater and fills it in. And so much water is trapped in that thunder egg that it creates an opal. Without the water content that's trapped, it's going to transform into something like an agate or a jasper.
Isn't that cool?
And one thing that's really cool, I actually brought it for another element that we're going to show you today, but I have a thunder egg.
This is rad.
So this one is not from Oregon. This one is from down in Argentina. But this is what your thunder egg is going to look like from the outside.
Cool.
So this could have been attached like via different ground all over, and this is all you would see sticking out.
Yep.
You wouldn't think there's anything inside of it.
Yep.
Thunder egg, also known as geode, but thunder egg, I just like the word better. Yep. But if you look, there's a part here where part of it broke off to start letting you see what's inside.
Yeah, beautiful, you guys.
And what's really cool on this one right here is showing that it actually started to be a stalactite formation when this was completely hollow.
That is rad.
So depending on the water content inside, you can have stuff like opals, agates, quartz. You never know.
Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of, usually it's some sort of cryptocrystalline form of quartz or your chalcedonies and your agates, because those are all friends and they like to live together. But yeah, depending on the water content, to her point, you can have opal inside. Can you imagine? And this is what she and I spend our time talking about, which is why we can't spend our whole week doing it, but like we geek out. Like, can you imagine opening up the thunder egg that would have had this opal? Like, really? I mean, it must have just looked like the sky.
And oh my gosh, it's like, if it was me, I would have opened it, squealed, and danced.
Yes.
Just because I wouldn't have words to put to my feelings about it.
And then they would have said, there's a crazy lady inside the cave and we need to evacuate her immediately. Anyway, yeah, we just thought these were really cool. A lot of what we're, as we are curating these rock talks for you right now, and the same with Hana and Aroma Talk, we're thinking about like cool holiday gifts, right? One of the things that, if you watch business and financial news or just even talk to people, at the holidays this year, it really seems like people want to do more intentional gift giving. You know, we're not going to give maybe as many gifts this year, or we're going to give gifts, but we really want there to be a story, and we really want there to be a reason. And so I think there's nothing more beautiful than a crystal where you handwrite a little note and say, hey, for Christmas this year, for Yule this year, or Hanukkah this year, I chose this for you because it's supposed to bring you deep peace or connect you to serenity. And so as you go through this difficult time, just know I'm there for you. Something like that is very meaningful. And I just think being thoughtful, you know what I mean, and being more mindful. So anyway, just we're thinking about that as we curate the items that we bring to the shows. So that everything has a story behind it that I think you'll be really excited about sharing with people.
Yeah.
Too. Yay! Yeah, I know. I'm doing small business for the holidays, and I'm doing homemade, handmade. That's my focus.
So I did see some questions about people that aren't born in October wearing opals, having opals. It's okay. I'm not born in October, and my wedding ring is an opal.
And she's doing just fine.
Never had a problem with my marriage.
No, she's got the happiest marriage on the block. So yeah.
So
yeah, just be, it's thoughtfulness and intentionality. But yeah, there's all kinds of legends, and I don't know where they got their start about like if you buy yourself an opal, it's bad luck or something like that. No, I think it's better for you to buy your own stuff than to wait for other people to give it to you. So yeah. Anyway, always ask the questions though.
Yeah,
we're here to test the theories. You can absolutely buy evil eye jewelry for yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I do think that that's a great holiday gift. Again, it's something that people may not know about, and not just jewelry, but like I like the wall hangings, the evil eye wall hangings. We have one right outside the door here. There was a hole in the wall. And we were like, what are we going to do? Are we going to patch it? And I'm like, no, we're going to hang an evil eye over it. So, the wall decor is really pretty. The jewelry is really pretty. Okay, so congratulations on that. I thought that was a fun place to start, and I'm glad I got to show you the river because it's beautiful. That whole region of the country
gorgeous.
is beautiful.
I think we just need to go plan a trip there and try to find our own.
I know. I would like to do that anytime other than December through March, when Idaho is not necessarily the best weather. Maybe.
When it warms back up.
When it warms back up.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Where else do we want to go from there?
I'm down with anything. My necklace is really cool.
I love that necklace.
Yeah.
I've always loved that necklace.
Yeah, I think I need to take it off because.
And there's a little story behind that necklace.
Well, I was part of the design process of this necklace. I wanted a picture jasper pendant. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, but I know other information behind that too.
Tell me. Tell us.
So.
Ready?
So excited. This is our picture jasper and spessartine garnet pendant. The thing that's so cool about it is picture jasper is known to only come from one area.
Yep.
And that's Madagascar. But remember what I said a couple of shows ago?
Yep.
Just because it came from there doesn't mean it's only going to come from there.
Yep.
This picture jasper is actually coming out of India.
That's really cool.
And that's why it looks different than the normal picture jasper.
It's a little softer because we do have other picture jasper here, which is cool. So you'll get to kind of compare and contrast.
Yeah, it is another picture jasper, but they actually in India call this polychrome.
Yeah.
But it's a hybrid between polychrome and picture, which is what's so different because both picture jasper and polychrome jasper are both supposedly only from Madagascar.
Yep.
This is in India, and it's turned it into a hybrid, which is really cool.
It is super cool. So for me, these are $59, by the way. We have 24 of them. Okay, and this is done in sterling silver and 14K on a sterling silver chain. The original price on these was double that, so you're saving 50%. The reason I wanted this, first of all, I love shield pendants. Maybe it's the Greek person in me, but I just think shields are beautiful. And every little piece, you see the little tendrils, the little metal tendrils were applied by hand. Picture jasper is really important for manifestation. And it's the part of the manifestation process when you are dreaming with faith, right? It's sort of like you don't have proof that something's going to happen. You don't have the money for it. You don't have the whatever, but you are dreaming anyway. Picture jasper is the big picture stone. And so it's really important when you are, I'm in kind of a place in my life where I'm doing a little bit of that, like visionary projection dreaming, right? I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but I have thoughts and ideas. And then spessartine garnet it anchors that creative impulse. It grounds your manifestation. So this is bringing vision to life. Really, truly. This is a manifestation piece above all. And so again, this would be a really thoughtful gift to give somebody. It's fine jewelry, right? It's sterling silver, natural gemstones, 14 karat gold. But it also is about, sort of reminding them to dream and not to give up on their dreams.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I love that. I absolutely love it. Each one is unique and individual because of the hybrid between that picture jasper and the polychrome.
Yep.
Each one is going to be different, just like everybody's dream is different and individual.
Yep.
So to me, when you have that, because no other piece is going to look the same, it helps you remember to go for your dream, not somebody else's.
It's true.
Like this one has just that little blush of color right there. And then the rest is that line up shape of the picture jasper. The blush here is your polychrome that's coming through. Others will have a few more colors of that blush coming through with the lines in it, which is totally awesome.
Yeah, I love it. And I think that where you see the polychrome come through accentuates the color of the spessartine garnet. So it was a really beautiful complement stone. So yeah, dreaming with faith. Sometimes I have, friends and clients who'll tell me I don't want to dream right now. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have the partner. I don't want to do that because it seems so impractical, right? And what I always tell people is that's exactly when you need to dream. There's a reason I have that word tattooed on my wrist. It's my mom's middle name. But also, faith is what has helped me manifest in my life. Just trusting the process and knowing that I don't have all the facts, but where there's a will, there's a way. So yes, everything comes with the chain. Yeah. And like I said, this one, the chain is sterling silver, and it's, because of the barrel, see how the bail is a barrel, like a tube. So it comes on the chain and it's ready to wear, and it's adjustable too. There's little extra loops on the chains.
The chain that this one comes with, it has 2 sizes that are built into it.
Yeah.
One that's narrower here at a 16, and then one that goes longer down to an 18.
Can we talk about the fact, because this is a real comment, okay? It would be hard to find a sterling silver chain for that price. It's solid sterling. It's not plated or whatever. So what's really crazy is we have not raised, like, sterling silver prices have gone through the roof. So there are places you would go right now to get a 16 to 18 inch sterling silver chain on its own and pay $60.
Oh yeah.
And you would not get a handmade picture jasper and spessartine garnet pendant. So it's pretty cool for you to be able to get that today. So we wanted to show that to you. I was wearing it all day and I love it. Do we have rings today? I do have rings. I don't know that we have them in the...
I don't have them set up to talk about today, but we have plenty of rings on our website.
Yeah, there's 2 that I've been talking about, and I'll just show them to you really quickly in case you're interested. And seriously, if you don't mind grabbing the links, these aren't too far down on sagegoddess.com because they've been... So these are my rings. This is our double moonstone that I love. Moonstone is also really powerful for manifestation, and these have lots of the blue flash. And then this one... We've always called it the Abundant Garden. It has your emerald right there, and then it has natural citrine right here.
I love that ring. I love both of them.
I do too. Sometimes I like to stack the garden ring. Like, you see how I have just a band behind it?
I actually have that one at home.
Yeah, I think we all bought it because I loved it. I mean, obviously we're all involved in the design and creation of the jewelry. So... yeah, so if you want a ring for abundance, but something simple and everyday, because this is like, the stones aren't too big. It's not going to compete with your other jewelry. Isn't that beautiful? So those are 2 rings at sagegoddess.com that you could consider right now. Super pretty, right? Yeah, the double moonstone is one of all of our favorites. And by the way, these are both adjustable. So anybody can wear it. And like the moonstone is open on the back.
I love that quality of moonstone.
See that blue flash?
Where you can see it basically through it from the backside is a great way to tell the quality of your moonstone. The clearer to whiter base of your moonstone is going to be a higher quality. And then the color of the flash on top of it also tells you your quality of it.
It does.
If it has more than just the blue, it'll go into a full rainbow moonstone. Whereas if it just holds one color, like a lot of them do, then it's that flash moonstone. And what's really cool is, depending on your moonstones, like these here, where hers holds a little bit more color, it's a full rainbow. And that is caused by feldspar with labradorescence over it. Regular moonstones that only have one color is a feldspar with adulorescence. So it only flashes one color back at you.
Okay, so since we primed the pump with moonstone, because again, remember, moonstone is, what is the full moon about, right? Like the full moon is about fruition, completion, manifestation. We have 2 other moonstone offerings in Rock Talk today, and so I think it's just like, it's the perfect segue. I couldn't put that sphere down today.
Right? No. So this one is brand new, just hit our website this afternoon.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show you how it looks similar to a rainbow moonstone, but it's not. This is a blue flash moonstone. The only color that is going to be coming back at you is that blue flash. And look at how it's going all the way through.
Yeah.
It is almost a clear base with just a little bit.
These are $39.
Yeah,
Sorry,
only $39.
$39. Like, they should be $99. Continue.
So yeah, these are only $39. Every single one is this flashy. When I went to get a sample, there was no picking through. It was literally grab the one on top, and this is it. And
That's beautiful, you guys.
And so this is really cool. Blue flash moonstone is actually one of the rarest forms of moonstone, because the feldspar that it is sitting on to create that blue flash with a teeny bit of the silvery going through it as well, like you're seeing there, only happens when there's the right mixture of not only orthoclase feldspar, but albite in the matrix.
Yep. And albite is so important for integration. You guys, albite has its own metaphysical properties. We were talking about it earlier because it's in saussurite.
Yes.
Yep.
So this is really, really rare because of the different types of feldspars in there to give that refresh. Oh,
you guys. I mean, seriously, what I'm going to say is just please go get one of these. Like this was 75% off at regular price. So it's just, we cannot get these again at this price. If you don't have a gem, sometimes we call these gel moonstone. If you don't have a gem moonstone sphere in your collection, this looks like the moon. So again, we only had 4 dozen of these. I think, just over. We have 50 of them. So if you want one, that's it. And the price you're paying is close to our cost. So we're basically giving these to you, which I think is rad. I want you to have one. This would be a rad holiday gift for somebody. I love you to the moon and back.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you, thoughtfulness is going to be where it's at this holiday season. It's not going to be hustle, bustle, rush, rush, rush. It's going to be like, wow, you know what? I've always told her I love her to the moon, and now I'm going to give her the moon. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys can see the flash. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay.
But also,
and
when we got these spheres made for you, it's at the same time that we got these Vogel pendulums made for you.
And we're down to the last 2 dozen of these, by the way, you guys, and that's it.
Same blue flash, same quality base, because it came from the same rough stone that he carved these out of.
$24 for that pendulum is insane. Again, it should be $100 minimum for that pendulum. If you don't have a pendulum and you start with moonstone, holy shit. Like, where do you go from there?
And a blue flash moonstone at that, which is really rare. All of them have a flash, and as it moves along those facets, because these do have, all of them are 16 faceted, and as it moves along the facets, it's picking up that agilurescence through different areas, so where it goes, it's just, the light just goes.
So beautiful.
And it has a little clear quartz on the other side, so it is so nicely balanced and so even.
Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? So, have any of you guys, you recently got this one? Yeah, Tammy's like, just get it. Do any of you guys not know how to use a pendulum? And what I will always tell you is, feel free to say that, right? We all learned for the first time at some point, right? Pendulums are, to me, the most important divination tool in your collection. And I teach tarot, right? So obviously I think tarot and oracle cards are very powerful, but I don't go a day without using my pendulum. So if you're not familiar, it's super easy to learn how to use one. And then the other thing is too, when we choose a pendulum for you at Sage Goddess, we always ask the pendulum, do you belong to this person? If it says no, we choose a different one until it says yes. So, right? No, Circe's having some technology issues. That's okay. I think Rachel's here too, so she can jump in and share some links for you, Circe. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you just really, really quickly. Yeah, don't worry. If Rachel's seeing, or we're letting her know too, she can jump in and help us too. I'm sorry, your technology is wonky today. We've had that go on here many times. So what you do is you hold your pendulum by the bead up here. Do you see this bead? And so you ask it yes and no questions. Okay, so yes and no looks like this for me, north and south. Yes means north, south. No is usually east and west. So it will change and turn. And then let's show them I don't know, or I'm not ready to answer. It'll go in circles. Isn't that cool? It's just super easy. You want to ask yes and no questions because it obviously has a sort of a limited range of responses that are possible. Yes, no, or I don't know. But I'm really glad you got one and you're loving it. And it's super easy to see the flash. Like, you're not going to have to sit there and go, is mine really a blue flash? Like, it hits you in the face.
Yeah.
So enjoy. Yeah, so the metaphysical properties of blue flash moonstone in particular, although all moonstone is aligned to the energy of the full moon. So again, what we think about at the full moon is illumination. What do we want to expand, right? We just did a full moon ritual together, so we just went through this whole process. What do I want to illuminate? We think about the moonlight, lunar light, as something that we can draw down and direct. So what do we want to expand, create, or grow? And also, it represents the completion cycle of manifestation. So moonstone is really powerful metaphysically to work with once you've set an intention and you're sending energy to that intention.
For sure. What I really want to do, because of course I had to get one. When these came in, I was like, no, one's mine.
So
what I actually want to do on mine is I want to take this chain off and use the little bail here at the bottom that you can see that stays on, and I'm going to turn it into a functional necklace.
I like that.
That I can take off and use so I can carry it around with me.
Yeah.
And on the chain, I'm actually going to put some smaller stones in as it goes up, and I'm going to make myself a full moon pendulum necklace. When I'm done, I'll show y'all.
What's the hybrid word for pendulum and pendant? Pendentulum.
Pendentulum?
It's a pendentulum. Black moonstone for me, I don't know if you have a different view. For me, it's the new moon, right? It's sort of an alternative stone for the new moon, because I really like to work with labradorite at the new moon. That's my visioning, intention setting stone. But alternatives for me are larvikite, black moonstone. Again, all members of the feldspar family still, but sort of in that, because I go with, the sky is dark at the new moon, so I go with the darker stones, and the sky is light at the full moon, so I go with lighter stones.
See, and that's how I was taught.
Yeah.
But for me, I use my black moonstone during the waxing and waning phases.
Okay.
Simply because
it
does have a dark base, but so much of black moonstone has such of that silver adular essence over there.
It does.
That to me, it's a hybrid. Is it going more dark? Is it going more light? And it flows with it.
It's really funny that you're saying that, because a lot of our black moonstone has peach moonstone in it, and that's my waxing and waning moonstone. So it's funny, like she goes that direction, which I think makes sense, because you can use black or peach moonstone for the waxing and waning phases. It's great that one of the reasons we do Rock Talk is so that you guys ask questions and we can reflect, and it's really fun to do that in the moment. So please don't hesitate to ask questions. It's really, really good.
Oh yeah, like please. And also sometimes your questions spark something in our brains that we haven't even thought in that way yet.
I'm like,
oh, now I want to go research.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times after our Rock Talk, due to some of your guys' questions, I am literally going and researching new stuff because now I have so many questions in my head?
Yeah. Yeah, and we used to do like stone duos and stone trios for the moon phases. So there are there are sort of dedicated stones to the phases, but it's great for you guys to ask the questions. So super glad you're here. So it's on sagegoddess.com. Everything we're showing you, Robin puts everything that we choose for Rock Talk onto sagegoddess.com before the show. And so when you go to sagegoddess.com, these are going to be the products right at the top for you. Yeah. Okay, so that was all of our moonstone for tonight. Although we have moons.
We do have moons. It was a moony day, okay?
Don't you moon me.
I want to moon you. Don't you want to see my adular essence?
No, darling. Things are about to get spicy up in here. Don't you want to see my adular essence? I got a little blue flash.
Okay.
You know, we could teach a class on like crystal flirtation. It's a little it edges on like dad jokes though. Do you know what I mean? Like it's giving dad jokes, and that's not sexy at all. But okay. By the way, your moonstone bracelet that you gave away during one of the Rock Talks, still to this day, is probably the prettiest one I've ever seen. You guys are so stoked when she gives you her giveaways.
I have to be picky when it comes to my own stuff, or else
know.
I just don't have space. Because I've been doing rock hounding and collecting and shopping for over 25 years.
She has. I know.
Oh, it's closer to 30 now.
Well, it's funny because I was at someone's crystal shop yesterday, just as a tourist, as a civilian.
I go in them all the time.
And because I love going into crystal shops when I'm in a town or a city, and this one I'd been to before, but you know, and so I was just like ooh ah over everything, and she was like, "Isn't that funny? How many years have you been doing this?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, like 30 plus." And she's like, "Isn't it funny how it never gets old? When we really love stones, I'm still like, but this one's so different."
But it can't get
Right.
old because the earth is showing you how much you don't know about them
It's true.
every day.
It's kind of like in a relationship, you're together for a long time, but they're still like, ooh, I didn't know that about you, or I discovered this about you, or I don't know. Like you're still learning about each other in a way. So, oh my God, and Lisa got the bracelet. That's awesome. I love that.
I'm so happy.
Please, even if you don't, tell us you wear it all the time. Because that just lie to us, Lisa.
Just lie to us.
No, but
Lie to us and
that
tell us we're pretty.
that should be your daily, like, that should be your daily bread. Okay, okay.
All right.
Do you want to talk about, well, yeah, you go.
I kind of wanted to go to these next.
Okay, get
Simply
it.
because I absolutely love them. Because I'm a fossil.
Me too, and they're old AF, which makes them like me. So many things are happening lately where my kids were like,
See, I can't make jokes about me being old because, like, you always come back and tell me about how you're older. I'm like,
no, I will always be older than you. No, but there is I mean, nothing makes you feel older than when your kids are like, really? Like, you're just like, ooh, God. Because when you're young and it's your mom, you're like, I am never going to be like that. And now that it's me, I'm like,
oh, I've been having to ask Zoe and Maddie and Shiloh all the time what something means. Because I'm hearing it and I'm like, I don't know what this means.
yeah.
Um,
They're gentle about it, but
oh, they are. They're super sweet and they just tell me.
I know.
But my 11-year-old niece, she just rolls her eyes and goes, oh, you're
Yeah.
old. But these are our Lumerian sea urchin fossils that are way older than us and will always be cooler than all of us put together.
They are 70 million years old. Mm-hmm. 70.
Yes, these come out of Madagascar. That is where they are found. And usually when you find them, they're only about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long.
Yeah.
These are
They're huge.
2.5 to 3 inches is what we have here. They do come from the Jurassic period. So 150 million years ago, about, give or take a few million, because they lived during a range.
Yeah, I think it's 150 to 50. So
Yeah.
there's this huge spread of time.
It is an extinct sea urchin that's no longer around anymore. But it did come from, was it the Pygris family of urchins? And the sea urchins that you see now are descendants of this ancient sea urchin. So this sand dollar formation is actually the top dome of your sea urchin, and the spikes would have been coming out of here all over. But this is basically like the skeletal structure of that sea urchin.
Yep.
And so same thing, these passed away, went down, got covered with all that sediment and silt, ash, whatever. So they would completely petrify and turn into a fossil.
Wasn't that cool? Well, see, Stacy, that's exactly it, right? Like, this is why we do Rock Talk, is to teach you about just the significance of these pieces, right? Like, you might see this in a crystal shop. She didn't have this, but she had other fossils. And it's like, wow. You know, as I teach Gem Journey, which is my online class in the history of our planet and how the stones evolved, which, by the way, still goes through February. You're welcome to join us. If you really love learning about planetary history, it's a really affordable, fun class, and it's very active.
I wish I had that when I was younger.
Me too. Because, you know, we history classes don't cover how the planet forms. But one of the things that you need to know about this particular sea urchin, for me, I have one of these at home, and it's on my abundance and prosperity altar because of the 5 points, which represent earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And the number 5 is the number of wealth and abundance. And so sea urchins and sea stars have always been associated with Gaia's own abundance, with the planet's own abundance. And so you're connecting into that lineage. So one of the things you can do as a meditation tool, and it really is crazy to hold a piece like this in your hands. You know, so many times, we were talking about this yesterday when I met the owner of that crystal shop. I said, isn't it crazy? I said, you have pieces in here that should be in a museum. And she said, oh my God, Athena, I know. Like, some days I just walk around and I'm like, I cannot believe I have all of this majesty around me, right? So just holding it in your left hand, covering it with your right hand, and then just closing your eyes and getting quiet and meditating. The other thing I like to do with things like this, I know it sounds weird, but I taught you this before with other fossils, is hold them to your ears. There's a resonant frequency between fossils and our own mammalian brain, which is basically the middle of your brain back. And so anytime you hold them up to your ears and you close your eyes, you won't believe what you hear. They're channeling pieces. So I just want to invite you to have things like this in your collection. Is it a stone? No, although there is agate and quartz in these, because fossils over time,
Oh, yeah.
you know, everything organic in them slips away and gets filled with agate and quartz. So these are as durable as stones, but we work with them as talismans, really, of the planet's own age. So yeah, just super cool. We are surrounded by magic, and then we wonder if magic is real. The planet is magic.
It is. Energy is magic. The way energy moves. I'm sorry, but anything that cannot be destroyed or created, in my mind, is magic.
That's true.
And energy can't be created nor destroyed, just changed.
That's right.
And morphed. And I believe that energy, just think about it. The energy of the sun itself is sending some of that energy this way. We feel it with the heat. We feel it with the rays. And that energy from the sun is now being absorbed into the things that it's growing, the things that it's healing, the things that it's nourishing. When that passes, okay, the outer shell might have passed, but the energy is still there.
That's right.
Now that is turned into something else. And so every stone is created with part of the history of the world itself, and as far back as the sun, to when our sun was first developed.
Isn't that cool?
And every single time a meteor hits us, it's adding in the energy to our world from somewhere else.
It's true.
I mean, I can riff on this all day on how I believe our energy gets moved, and how if you believe in source energy, God energy, anything, the energy they gave out is now a part of us. So we're all holding energy from God within us. And so are the trees. So is the grass. So are our stones.
Yeah, and I think that's part of how I reconcile grief, right? Is like, okay, you know, my mom changed form, right? She's still with me, but she's around in a different form. And I think that's how a lot of us heal when we lose someone that we love. So yeah, beautiful. You want me to dry brush my chest every live? Did it turn you on, Heather Winkler? I don't have a dry brush here. I would do it for you.
Of course it turned on Heather Winkler.
I got all flushed for you when I did it for you before. Anyway, yeah. No, it's really cool. But that's, she and I, like I said, even when we're not live with you, we have these conversations like, oh my God, did you see this? Did you feel the energy? But look at it this way. Yeah. So it's nice that you guys appreciate it. It's such a sweet connection that we have. And, for me, I look other places to see if I can have experiences like this. And a lot of times when they're online lives for stones, it's just a sale, right? But it's like, tell me the history. Tell me why this matters. Tell me about how my ancestors might have held this, right? Like there could be generations back of people you never met who held these exact pieces in their hands. Like amazing line of inquiry. So, you gonna come play on my team, Heather? Come on now, honey. All right. Okay. Well, before it gets too much hotter in here, where are we going? Cool us off, Robin.
Okay, we need to get cool. I don't know. I like things spicy.
What's spicy over there?
Let's talk about palm stones.
Okay. Well, so actually, if you are in Living University and you're coming to this week's class on embodiment, this is a whole class on palm stones. I have a body work technique that I've never taught before, and students have asked me to teach it, and it requires palm stones. So if you have palm stones in your collection, you should dust them off, because I'm going to give you a whole new way to use them this week in Living University. These are magnificent. Honestly, of everything that's on our table today, which is beautiful, I think these are the most
I'm in love with them.
beautiful. Okay, so you take it away, and I'll dive in after.
So this is a stone that we have not offered you before.
Yeah.
It is from Madagascar. It is from the Mavarato area of Madagascar, where we get some of our most precious ocean jasper.
So it looks like
It looks like an ocean jasper, but it's not. These are our unicorn jasper palm stones. Never had this stone before for you, and I am now wanting to see if I can get more of it because I am drooling over it.
It is orbicular, so it does still have the orbits and spots. And so if you're like, that looks like ocean jasper, your guess is actually really good. These are, by the way, just before you keep going, these are $19 each, and we have 4 dozen.
Yeah, so it is similar to an ocean jasper because it does grow along the same veins as ocean jasper. But the thing that's really cool about it is this is not a jasper at all.
Yeah.
It is a form of pegmatite to rhyolite, depending on how much inclusion is in the individual piece. And this was just discovered in mid-2021.
Yeah.
It's very new to the market. Usually when they find something in 2021, it's not going to come to be available to everybody for a minimum of 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
So the fact that we have them, that means we're getting it at the beginning of when it's coming out.
Yep.
And what this is each one holds some of these. It can hold all of it. It can hold just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because of it's a pegmatite, that means it can hold many things. And in here, there is stuff like lepidolite, pink tourmalines, smoky quartz, clevelandites, regular jaspers, regular chalcedonies, regular agates. And to her point, it does form in the orbicular formation, but if you notice, it does not have fully defined orbs like it does in an ocean jasper.
Yep.
To get those fully defined orbs like that ocean jasper, it has to have time for that to grow. But these didn't have that. These actually grew faster and solidified faster than an ocean jasper, so you weren't able to get the full orbicular formation in there. So you can see it, but it's not the kapow.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up and dive into the metaphysical because for me, I like stones that do 100 things in one stone. Mm-hmm. This brings you all the energy of ocean jasper because of the region and the locale, which is happiness and contentment. There is a piece that comes with ocean jasper that is deeply feminine. So it's about, so let me say this. The best advice I've ever received from a teacher is also the hardest advice to follow. And I feel like this stone embodies that advice. Are you ready? Like, this is life-changing advice. If you live your life as if everything that's happening to you right now is exactly the way you want it, like you wished for everything that's going on right now, instead of going, oh, why is this happening, or why me, or why now, if you just turned your perspective around and said, I love this, this is exactly what I wanted, that's when change happens, okay? The woe is me stuff doesn't work with the universe. You've got to go, okay, here we are, let's do this. This is the let's do this stone. This one I had to show them because I saw a face in there that I thought was really cool.
I love it. It is.
Yours will have unique markings. So this is, for me, here's what this is. This also has a lot of energy for me. It's not the same stone, but it has a lot of the same energy as bloodstone. Mm-hmm. Okay, which means it's very healing, very comforting, and can help with comfort in the body, which is what bloodstone brings. But then you have, to her point, all the benefits of the pegmatite family, which include the tourmaline family. That's very unique to the area and the region. And so then you bring in all the energies of heart opening, protection. So this is literally everything you need in one stone for under $20, $19 a piece. We only have the 48 of them. I do suspect we'll see more of this Tucson this year.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, to her point, it takes 4 to 5 years. to go from, oh, I found some cool rough to here, I have stuff in a box.
Yes.
Right? Like there's a whole process that goes on. But this is one of the coolest palm stones. And then this week, you will learn a technique, and then you'll get this stone, and you'll be able to use this stone with the bodywork technique that I'm teaching you in Living University. So this is cool. So yeah, it's called Unicorn Jasper Pegmatidosaurus, not quite Ocean Jaspersaurus. I don't know. The names are weird because here's what happens. Our Earth is dynamic, and she pushes parts of herself together, and she's like, how you like me now, right? You thought I only had tourmaline over here and bloodstone over here and ocean jasper over here, and now it's like, well, pow, to her point. It's all in one place.
Karina, you can get two. I mean, there's no rules saying you only have to buy one. Whenever I buy palm stones, I always buy them in twos.
They're like rabbits.
Because sometimes when you meditate, remember, one hand is for receiving and the other one is for sending. What if you want to receive and send the same energy at the same time and just work as a channel? Here's how you do it.
Your friend tuned in and said all he saw was boobs. Are you talking about the full moon ceremony? I was abundant in that particular live stream.
I'm like, I actually covered up this time.
I did too. Well, so much of me was available during the full moon that I had to kind of dial it back. I know. Well, anyway, congratulations. You're going to love those. That's the party stone. And by the way, party is becoming, have you seen this? Party is becoming a word in geology. When there's multiple colors of something or multiple stones together, it's not P-A-R-T-Y, it's P-A-R-T-I. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you'll see like party jasper, party sapphire, party whatever, and it's like, I like a party.
Yeah, it's basically like, let's give conglomerate a better word.
A sexy name, or amalgam, right? Which is like so not sexy. It sounds like you're...
Conglomerate, this conglomerate amalgam, this blah, 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 blah. Here, you're going to want it.
Party.
Who doesn't want a party?
Thank you, Cersei, for giving us multiple boob emoji options. We know you have many options in your emoji library. We appreciate it very much. I always do the eyes for boobs, but I do also appreciate the parentheses. Yep. Robin, Olivia wants to know what stone is on the ring on your thumb.
Oh, it is a star ruby.
It's beautiful.
My birthstone is ruby, so I like to wear it all the time.
Yeah.
In some form or another.
Yeah.
And then when we had these rings made a little bit ago now.
Yeah.
I loved it because it looked like an eye, and I love eyeballs.
I love all the prongs, and she wears it well. And it's a reminder to put some of these rings on your thumb. Sometimes you get a ring and you're like, oh, it looks really pretty on your index finger or whatever, but like thumb rings are sexy.
I have thumb rings on both hands, and I don't take them off.
Yeah. Well, I love that. Joanne said party in French means a part of. Thank you for that. Maybe that's where it's coming from.
Now, I love when people can explain linguistics to me, because linguistics is not one of my strong suits at all. So please.
Would you like a giveaway? I'm starting to leave the planet.
I told you need to just pick me up.
I know. I will not leave you behind. I will not. I have several stops I have to make. Literally, it'll be like, thank you so much, aliens. You've finally arrived. I'm so grateful. Let's get the fuck out of here. We have to stop at, hold on. And I would put my readers on and be like, Robin's house.
Pick up Robin and Daryl and Dio.
Yeah, I think Hanalei wants to go, so it'll be like, let me put my readers on. Aliens, hold on.
Just pick me up first. Yeah. I know where she lives. I'll take you there.
Get the rest of them. Okay. So channeling stones. I have 4 of them. These are in smoky quartz, and they're super beautiful. We have other channeling stones at sagegoddess.com. If you're like, what's a channeling stone? Well, I made it up. Okay, because I've been doing readings with crystals since I was a kid. And I have one crystal at home that looks just like this, but it naturally formed like this. It looks like a kind of an uneven diamond. But it's always, before I do a reading or any kind of psychic work at all, same crystal all these years later, I just hold it to my third eye because I see things like dead people. And so finally I was like, I told our stone cutters a few years ago, right? Like, could you cut some stones into these channeling shapes? Because it seems to work for me. Okay, so these are 4 smoky quartz pieces. I've put them all over my third eye, nothing below the waist. But I'm going to give them away right now to 4 of you who would like. Now, here's what's cool about having smoky quartz as a channeling stone, because smoky quartz clears energy too. So you're going to put it to your third eye, and it's going to clear the screen, as I like to say. It's going to help to clear the debris from your psychic screen, right? And then it will also help you see more clearly when you're doing readings. Don't let anybody else use this. This is yours only. When you're not working with it, keep it covered, okay, so it doesn't gather energy. Smoky quartz does need to be cleared. Okay, so, but I haven't done anything with it that you wouldn't do. All right, I'm going to pick 4 people. This is fun. Yay! Good luck. Enjoy. We usually do like 1 of giveaways, so I thought it was kind of fun to do 4. So let me choose 4 of you. All right, Moonlight Blue Ray is getting 1. Hi, Moonlight Blue Ray. Olivia Spain 2194. She said, yes, please, for my mom's birthday. Are you really going to give it to your mom?
That's
so
so
rad.
sweet.
You're a good child. Okay. Where am I going, Spirit? Clever Raven 4349. One of them is coming to you. And Amy Banaga. One of them is coming to you for your readings. I still have something else to give away tonight, so this is not the end of the giveaways. But that was kind of fun. Something different.
Yay!
Yeah, just a little love gift from me to you. They're gorgeous.
They're so
and by the way,
cool.
like when you're not working with them, they do stand on their own, like little generators almost. You'll find the angle where each one stands on its own. So you could use it as a centerpiece of a grid, but if you're going to really use this as a channeling stone, I just wouldn't do much else with it. You know what I mean? Like, some things should be secret.
Yeah.
We don't talk enough about that with magic, how not everything should be visible and
known
to
for
people
sure.
and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things aren't mysterious anymore. I'm a big one for mystery.
Mm-hmm.
In relationships, too. I really believe there should be things about you that are mysterious. Just don't think everybody needs to know everything. And I'm not even a Scorpio. I'm not. But I really don't. Like, honestly, even your partner, there should be a little bit of like, oh, you don't know that. Secret. Not secrets, but like things about you. You know what I mean?
Things
like,
for them to find out and
Yeah.
discover throughout the years.
Wouldn't you like to know? Okay. Esoteric does mean secret. It's really true. But I feel like everything now is so like out in the open and everything has a TikTok and it's just like, really, bro? Like, how about some stuff that's like mysterious? I can just imagine our ancient ancestors just going like, these people want to know everything. Like, it's very Greek of me to do that, but like, they want to know all the things. Like, it's very Scorpio.
Whereas I know in the past, it was always more of a...
It was. Like,
and now
not everything
everyone's
needs to be like,
open.
eye visible. I don't know. That's my 2 cents on magic. And it's my 2 cents on relationships, too. Keep them guessing. The goblets, by the way, full credit goes to Robin. Robin's been our gobletess. She's been spoiling us with different goblets every week. And then we were saying, like, maybe you guys want goblets. It's kind of fun. So we could, we have some places we could go to find some really cool goblets for you guys if you're interested.
If you guys are interested, I love shopping for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think mystery is super sexy. By the way, I can tell you, men like it. They do.
All right.
They may say they don't, but they do. Okay.
Do you have anything in mind, or?
I have everything in mind. I do think that the other necklace might be good to show them.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. So this is the other necklace of the night, and now that I'm not over adorned, I could actually try one on for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one. I'll take this one.
You want the smaller one?
I'm a little hexy. I mean, they're all hexagonal. They're all hexagonal stones, but this one's like extra hexy, which is a new word for sexy. Okay, take it away, Robin.
So these are amazing These are amazing little pieces. These, again, just hit our website today.
So you have not seen these before.
And they are a mixture of smoky quartz. And this, what they did is they took the actual quartz point and sliced it. So this is the way that the quartz was growing. Then they just sliced and beveled the edges down a little bit to give it that formation. And then right here is a piece of emerald. And up here's some citrine. All set in 925 sterling silver.
So the main slice is smoky citrine. They're kind of a honey whiskey color. Okay, and then so this is your money magnet necklace. I mean, this is crazy. And these are only, the small one I'm wearing is $69. And then the larger one she's got is $79. So it just depends on what size you want. I have 14 of the one I'm wearing and 20 of the one she's got, and that's it. $69 and $79. It should be $169 and $179. To get a like water clear slice of smoky citrine in the perfect hexagon that's hand polished, set in sterling silver. Then we add the emerald, which is for discernment, wisdom, and again abundance. And then the natural, like just the solid citrine on the top. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's open on the back, so the stone is touching your skin all the time.
I just got caught up on this because this one right here has a full Divic Temple line going down with the wisps going out through it.
I see it.
Which is extremely amazing. And then on the other side, it's got some other inclusions as well. So that's one of my main things that I love about stones. Yeah, it's smoky quartz / citrine, whichever way it wants to go. Because remember, what makes smoky quartz smoky is the same element that makes citrine citrine.
Right.
Just depends on how it grew, how much heat, how much of the aluminum went in there. It's going to make it smoky quartz or citrine. And so some people in the geology world actually believe all smoky quartz is a form of citrine because it holds the aluminum.
That's right.
Other people say no, it has to have enough to show the yellow. It just depends on how you want to think about it.
So, but here's why you want smoky citrine. And these are the two sizes, right? So this is the small and this is the medium. The reason that you want smoky citrine is it's the only way to know that your citrine is real. Okay? Because if they are heat treating your citrine, then it starts as amethyst. It doesn't start as smoky quartz. Okay, so smoky quartz and citrine grow together, and the margin is where you get this whiskey honey colored magic. So, and then the other thing you can do with a piece like this that we never have pieces like this, so I've never told you this before, but if you write your intention down and then you read it through the lens of citrine, it magnifies the abundance energy. So it's almost like looking through it.
The looking glass.
Yeah, through a looking glass of abundance, right? Isn't that cool? So yeah, we thought this was really cool. It again, for the holidays, there's no way, again, you can go and get a sterling silver chain for $59, $69, $79. You're not going to get a citrine emerald pendant for someone for that price. I loved the place I went to yesterday, the crystal shop I went to. I haven't been to a crystal shop in a long time where I just saw like regular prices. Like I just had a moment. I was like, ooh, like the least expensive pendant was a couple of $100. Least expensive, little tiny piece of aquamarine and sterling silver, but like the size of my pinky nail. It was like $300. So I'm like, I wonder if our customers know. We're kind of giving things away, and I love it because you're getting things at great prices. But like, oh my god,
I loved it. The other day, Shiloh comes to me and she goes, "Really? This is the price? Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's a reasonable price for that thing." And she goes, "Oh my gosh." She goes, I just need to bring you with me every single time I go crystal shopping because I think I'm getting ripped off."
Things are expensive. They're expensive. Now that I'm full screen, can I show it on my neck again? Yes, I can. You want to see the big one or the little one, Heather? How do you want it? That's the little one. If it were me, I would go with the smaller one. But, for me, for jewelry, I just tend to go smaller. So it just depends if you want, what size you want. This is the smaller one of the two. Super cool.
And then there's the larger.
Yeah, so it just depends. It's a minute difference, and it's a $10 difference. So it's just, we charged a different price because the weight is different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad you love it. Yeah, thank you for noticing the nails, though. I really appreciate it. I did mine for Halloween, and now it's not Halloween, so it's just like,
I love it, though.
Well, Zoe's like, can I just buff off the black tip and just now you just have red nails? My daughter is a nail tech, so she's just like, I can't with your black French manicure after Halloween, and I was like,
I was going to change mine up yesterday, and then I had an appointment, and I ended up not getting home until super
But you're
late.
going to the goth market. You should totally leave that for the weekend. Like, that is just appropriate. If I was going to the goth market, I would leave mine too. I'm going to leave mine because I do like it, but...
Yeah, I'll probably change mine up on Sunday, though.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, where do you want to go now? I'm making a special perfume for that bracelet.
You are?
I am.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we have these really cool pink petrified wood stretch perfume bracelets. And I thought, okay, so as a really cool holiday gift, first of all, it's petrified wood. Pink petrified wood only comes from one petrified forest, and you are looking at the result, right? So petrified wood basically are trees, ancient trees, that fell and decayed, and everything organic slipped out of them. And where the water used to be and everything organic, now there's agate and quartz. So it basically has become quartz over time. Mm-hmm. But I love the pink. I've always loved pink petrified wood. I just think it's super beautiful. So we had these bracelets made, and then there's a little clear quartz perfume bottle, and it's functional. You take the little top off, and you can put, it's not a lot, but like a couple drops of your favorite essential oil in there. So I'm going to blend, just for we only have 29 of these, and they're $34 each. I'm going to blend a special custom perfume that's going to come with this. So basically you're getting the bracelet for free, which is kind of cool. I have a little apothecary at home of all of my own special oils. I do have a pink lavender. I know. So it only grows in the Middle East. Lavender grows in this one region, and the flowers are pink. And so I have this little tiny bottle of pink lavender, and I thought, wouldn't it be beautiful to do like a pink rose, pink lavender?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Champaka, like something really sweet and floral. I might put a little patchouli in there just to ground it. So you're going to get both. It was. This is the last we have of them, and I thought, I want to make this a really cool holiday gift for you to give somebody. I won't tell anybody if you keep the perfume and you give them the bracelet, but you could put a couple drops in the bracelet. I'm giving you a full bottle of the perfume that I'm making, so that's why this is such a special deal. So, but these are at sagegoddess.com. If you want one, you can go and purchase. It doesn't say in the listing that it comes with the perfume. This is Athena going rogue.
Because I didn't know about it.
I'm going to do this for you.
She didn't give me a heads up.
It's only for the orders that come through this sale, though. Mm-hmm. So this isn't like this is why coming to the Rock Talks are kind of exciting. Okay, Yay. So enjoy. You're going to get something special, something pink.
Well, there's one thing I wanted to say really quick about this specific pink petrified wood.
Yes.
Yes, there's pink in regular petrified wood.
Yes.
But the pink that comes in regular petrified wood is because of manganese that went in there.
Yep.
To get this pink petrified wood, it's very different. And the reason why it's so pink without the other colors is because there's actually not only manganese but also iron, which is in the form of hematite in these pieces. Nowhere else are you going to find manganese and hematite in your crystal. And that is why pink petrified wood makes it very, very rare with that color due to the addition of hematite. So I thought that was a little fun fact.
I think it's a fantastic fact. They're all asking what perfume it's coming with. Okay, let me ask you this. Would you rather that I make you goddess perfume to go in this, or would you rather that I make you a custom pink lavender, pink grapefruit, pink? Because there's been a lot of requests for goddess perfume Seriously, can you please let Hanali know that literally we're hearing it like people shouting from the rooftops today about Goddess. So we should bring it back for the holidays. The little bottle does not come off. I mean, you could if you restrung it. If you restrung it, you could get the bottle off.
Yeah, you can. You can take this middle jump ring out and take it off and maybe put a different charm here. But it would take somebody that knows a little bit on how to do some jewelry work to do it.
Okay, so I'm just going to call the perfume pink. It's just pink. Okay. And then we'll make Goddess perfume and we'll bring it back for the holidays. Okay? Deal? Because I really want to make this pink thing. I have this vision. I have pink grapefruit. I have pink lavender. I have pink rose and patchouli, which I think would be just a touch of patchouli to ground it. I'm going to use my intuition. I'm excited about this one, actually. This is how things begin, right? So maybe pink will take off and become a thing, but I'm going to make it just for you guys who got the bracelet. Okay, and then we'll bring back Goddess. I'm just making myself a note. But yeah, seriously, if you can let Hannah know. We need Goddess stat.
She's here.
Oh, she's here.
Hannah's here.
Yay! But I'm making pink too, Hannah. She's like... Do we have any pink bottles, Hannah?
She's like...
Pretty please, Hannah. We'll see. If I have pink bottles, I'll put that in there. If I don't, you'll get some other kind of bottle. It'll be great. You need Winter Goddess too? Okay. Noted.
I'm just very happy. My favorite perfume of all time made it back to our...
What, North?
North.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just very happy it made it back to us.
North is back.
I had to stock up. That's my all-time favorite. And especially for winter season...
And I diffuse it because this makes your house smell like Christmas, like real Christmas, not fake Bath & Body Works Christmas. So North Perfume started when I lived in San Francisco, and we used to go hiking in the Redwood Forest, and I found a woman who still, to this day, distills balsam fir from that forest. And that is the smell for me of the holidays. We haven't had North Perfume for you in so long. So North is back at sagegoddess.com. If you didn't get it, we will post the link for you. I talked about it today in my live, so if you're on our Facebook page, you'll see me talk about it.
I can't help it. I lived in the Redwood Forest for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And the North is the only thing on the planet so far that has transported me back there. And the Redwood Forest to me is like that is where I feel at home. That's where everything calls me back to there.
It's a womb.
If you
haven't had this experience of being in the Northern California forests, I just want to tell you, if you ever get a chance, just do it. I can't live there because the weather just blows, but it just it is so beautiful. It's worth a trip just to go and experience.
I lived there for 3 years, and I would so go back any day.
Yeah.
Like, if you were like, hey, we're moving to Northern California, I said, when am I packing my bags?
Really? That's good to know. Robin's Mobile, I know. North Star is good too. Cool, because we took those two and combined them. Anyway, we're working on all the things. But yeah.
Because I hit our website again, I had to talk about it.
No worries.
Okay. Now these. I love them.
Me too. You go first, and then I'll go.
So these are scolecite crescent moons that are absolutely brilliant and stunning. I love how scolecite is formed.
Me too.
It is part of the zeolite family. It comes out of India. The zeolite family is a family that holds 26 major umbrella categories within the one zeolite family.
True.
And from those 26, they branch out to thousands of different minerals within those 26 major umbrellas.
Yep.
Scolecite is beautiful. Sometimes it can actually get confused for naturalite when it gets to its gemmy state.
It's true.
But the way how this grows is actually due to evaporation. And that's something that not many stones go through. They don't form due to evaporation. One of the only other ones that does that is selenite. and that's from the evaporation of salt water. This is due to evaporation within the thunder egg.
Yep.
And the water in those thunder eggs have to hold the minerals to create scolecite, and as it evaporates, it leaves little bits and adds on to the little sprays that go up and up and up to make those spray aggregates. And you can actually see the sprays here.
So do you see how, so many people tell me, Athena, it's so weird when I see scolecite, it looks like a shell. It looks like a fossil. And you can see, especially when it's rough and it's raw, it does. It looks like, I have a piece at home and I've shown it to you before when I've been live and you're like, whoa, it's got to be a shell. So scolecite is one of the Synergy 12 stones. That's why it's such a big deal, because it has a lineage and a legacy of metaphysical properties, and I do want to walk you through those a little bit. One of my friends in the crystal world made up the term scoleciting, because she uses this to release unwanted energy, kind of like I'm teaching my students. Yeah, she's like, I'm going to go scoleciting.
I love it.
When she's overwhelmed, because she believes, and I think it's true. This is so this year in my classes, I'm doing a lot of physical work, teaching people how to release energy from their bodies. It's really important. We're storing a lot right now because we're all under so much stress. And we're here and we're laughing, we're having a good time, but there's a subterranean stress that's going on with human beings right now. So this is a, we have muscle relaxants when your muscles are tight and you're in pain. This is your central nervous system relaxant. Truly, okay? When it's too much and you're like, I just can't, I cannot hold more than I've got right now, this is the stone. Now, it's cute in a moon shape, but I want to show you why this shape, so I'll take the second one that she's not showing you, and show you why the moon shape. It's to hold like this, okay? And you can send this calm energy, like let's say your kids are having tantrums or your clients are freaking out or whatever it is, or you can receive it in your left hand, okay? So the moon shape is functional as a crystal healing tool. The other thing I'm going to teach, and we should have one of these when we gather with our community, as a body work tool. I will also teach you how you can work with this for a massage to move energy through the field, and you can hold it this way and just bring it up along the right side of the spine and the left side of the spine. Instant calming, instant soothing. So, I try to teach you the metaphysical properties, but there's also a whole host with some stones and some shapes of physical somatic healing that you can do, which is why I'm teaching that this year in Living University. So if you're getting one of these tonight, hold on to it. We will talk about these in class in a future session. But isn't that beautiful? And these, by the way, the prices are crazy. So the smaller size, which I think you have the smaller one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think you do.
And then that's the bigger one.
The smaller size she's holding is $24, and the larger size is $29. Again, for cut scolecite's a rare stone. The zeolite family is big and it's robust, and there's a lot of members of the zeolite family. But scolecite's one of the more rare, and it's also hard to carve.
It is very hard to carve.
And then the other thing that's cool about scolecite is you can put this in the refrigerator or in the freezer. And for pain relief, it's super powerful, right? So just keep this in your refrigerator, and then just at night, you will make friends if you just bring this up the back of someone's neck. It'll calm and soothe their central nervous system and help them release unwanted energy. So
there's
a lot of things.
There's another thing that I do with the moon shape.
Yeah, tell me.
And you guys might think it's too much, but it helps me.
Wait, is this PG-13 or do we need to tell the children?
No, the children will be okay, because the little girls will grow up to understand.
Oh. Okay. No. I don't know what she's about to do, so I'm going to just take a sip of my adult beverage.
As she said, put it in the freezer. When it is super hot, when you are just, I don't want to do it, take this out of the freezer, stick it under your bra. It cools everything down here. It holds it nice, and it cools you down.
Pick up the girls, put under the moon.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, your moon shapes, you'll be thankful for after that.
Actually, if you have any harmonizers and you stick those in the freezer, do you know about putting those between your boobs when it's hot? I mean, the harmonizers are great, but They really work well as a boob chiller.
I'm just saying, under boob chills.
Yeah, I mean, if you have boobage, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna leave the. Yeah, when I'm nervous about whether this content's appropriate, y'all need to leave the room. Put on earmuffs. I don't even know what's about to happen.
And that's the thing, is I scare her when I'm going there.
Yeah, but I like it because I'm usually the worst behaved in any setting, and so for me to be like the one who's like, ooh, I don't know, that's kind of fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're glad you have 2 boobs or 2 stones? Oh yeah, no, the harmonizers. I don't have a harmonizer to show you, but you know how they're shaped kind of like this. Put that in the freezer, and then just right between the girls in the summertime. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Terahertz works real well too.
Listen, boys can pretend like it's so horrifying for us to talk about boob sweat, except they have all kinds of conversations about their nether sweat that we're not part of those conversations, so it's fine. I'm sure they have crystals that they put down in town, James Brown, for their own sweating issues, and I don't need to know about that. That's part of the mystery, right? If you're putting things in your pants, I don't always need to know about it. Okay. I don't know where to go now.
That's why I just showed you some agate.
Thank you. And now agate.
Agate.
Okay. These are rad, though, because we had these made, and we only have 33 of them, and they're only $14 each. And cubes represent the foundation. This can be the centerpiece of a grid, especially if you're building a grid for, like, starting a new business. And I'm going to go way off on the metaphysical of this, but I want Robin to talk to you about the geological magic of this.
So, again, these are geologic wonders because, again, what I showed you, my thunder egg, this is what these cubes have been carved out of.
It's true.
In order to get one cube this size, it took a piece about this size to create it.
It's true.
Because there's that much loss while carving and creating, but you never know what's going to be inside. I was actually explaining this to somebody the other day, calling it the Schrodinger stone. So if you know about Schrodinger and his philosophy of whether or not is it better to know or not know, and that's the philosophy about it. Is it better to have a piece like this and wonder and have the hope and possibility of what could be inside? Or is it better to cut it open and know what's inside? That's for you to find out. It's for your own personal thing to understand.
I always want to know.
So this piece, this thunder egg has been sitting on my desk now since the day Athena brought me back. I got it. It was the first thing to go on my desk. But what it is inside here, all around this was part of the host rock. Inside here was that trapped gas from when the volcano erupted. The gas was in there, everything hardened around it, and it is like a basalt that is outside of here. It hardened and then left a hollow cavity. Yep. Over millions of years, gem silica from groundwater leached through and started putting in layers around the outside and then hardening. Then another layer would go in and harden until some of them, when you have open crystals inside, means that the outside solidified itself so no more of the gem silica could go in, and what was in there just started growing into crystal formations. Others is solid all the way through, hence cubes that are solid or cubes with, big cavities. Mm-hmm. This is one that still had some open areas, and so crystal formation was able to happen,
cool.
Where it's visually seeing. Others closed off, but during the time, you can see this was a different mineral that went in there. This one here is going to have a lot of increase of carbon. It can have an increase of goethite. It can have an increase manganese, anything. Mm-hmm. And until you test it, you're not going to know exactly what trace mineral created that. But so this,
I would put money on that being opal around it, though.
Mm-hmm. This right here is probably a yellow cream opal.
Yep.
Inside is going to be clear quartz.
Yep.
Outside here is going to be your agate.
Yep. And chalcedony, probably.
And chalcedony, because
Yep.
remember, chalcedony is your big umbrella. Under the umbrella of chalcedony is your agates and jaspers, depending on how the crystalline formation decided to grow.
In a way, these are like mosaics. I mean, just because they have so many conglomerate, what's our better word for conglomerate?
Party.
Our party. It's our party. Okay, so by the way, these are only $14 because we carved them. If like these were made elsewhere and we didn't do it, they would be $40, $50. These are super cool for somebody who is, because I want to tell you, Patagonian agate is called the Wayfinder stone. And a friend of mine who loves crystals, she's always like, oh, that particular stone from that region, because you have to look at Patagonia. Just like I showed you the Owyhee River to show you the magic of the region, Patagonia is called Frontierland, which sounds like we're at Disneyland. But it really is about new beginnings, new discoveries. It's about beginnings and cycle starts, right? And so if you are starting a new job, like again, thoughtful gifts for the holidays under $20. Hey, you're starting a new job, a new relationship, you're pregnant, you're having a baby, you just bought a new house. This is your Wayfinder, Pathfinder, new beginning talisman. And because it's four-sided, in Greek we call these the hexahedrons, right? That is the four sides represent the firm foundation. Just like in the tarot, all the fours represent, you know, building something, right? Building a family, building a unit, building a home. And so this is a good luck talisman from a region that represents the ability to start cycles. So what are you starting? What are you beginning? Again, for the holidays, it'd be cool because it's about to be the beginning of the new year. And so you could write the person a note and say, hey, I know you're starting a new job or you're going back to school or whatever it is. I just want to bless your new beginning.
Mm-hmm. It really is. And what's really cool was these were created so long ago. The volcano that created the Patagonian agate geodes, the thunder eggs, went extinct over, 50 million years ago.
Yeah.
So 30 million years ago.
Yeah.
30 to 50 million years ago, this volcano was active. So during that time is when it made all of the cavities to be able to start growing these.
Yeah, cool.
So after that is when the formation of this started happening. So I wanted to show you because just think about that. If you know the process of creating this stone started happening 30 million years ago, and look, it still didn't finish filling it in. It takes that long to create a stone.
I'm trying to show them something on the website before my battery dies. Just because if you're super into this, we did a couple of other things with Patagonian agates that you may. So if you're on sagegoddess.com, so when I'm on the mobile right now, there's a little. Do you see this up here? There's a little like. Shit.
Do you want me to bring it up on mine?
Yeah. No, actually, I've got it. Okay, so there's a little magnifying glass at the top of your phone. So I'm just going to search Patagonian because from the same rough, we had a few things made. It's not showing me any products. Let me see. I don't know, maybe you can find it. But we had a couple of other things made. We had some tea light holders made. So I don't know if we had some spheres made. I don't know if we have anything else. But if we do, you may want to while we have it, because we only had the certain amount of the rough worked. And so what we have left is what we have left. But I agree, our planet is super magic. I mean, that's what keeps Robin and I so excited after all these years and decades, and I mean, almost a lifetime now of you know, really being passionate about this work is, it isn't just the stone, it's the location, right?
This is like the spheres that we have available right now, and look at the photo of that one, even had amethyst in it.
A lot of them have amethyst in them.
We also have palm stones. I just went into Google and I Googled Patagonian agate, sage goddess. Oh, the palm stones sold out. But
are the spheres still available?
The spheres are still available.
Okay.
So
maybe if you can bounce the link over to them, or just search Patagonia. Oh, I searched Patagonian. That's probably why it didn't.
Yeah.
So Patagonia. We don't have free shipping just because shipping is expensive, and we are what we're doing instead of free shipping is we are charging reasonable prices for our crystals. Because it's either one or the other. Like people who give free shipping usually overprice their stones. So we charge shipping by weight. It's very fair. We don't make money on shipping, and actually we lose money on shipping every month. It is what it is. Every company does. But,
I just sent the link to Rachel, so hopefully she can help get it up.
But you are getting good prices on beautiful things. Yeah. The search bar's not been your friend. That's good to know, though, for our
so yeah, the search
for our team.
The search bar, you do kind of have to like put it in correctly, like she did. She put Patagonian, not Patagonia,
and it told me to fark off.
But I mean, what I do a lot is I just go Google Patagonian agate sage goddess, and it'll bring up everything that we have.
Yeah,
at least some of the top stuff, so it can help you see.
The shipping on that cube should not be $27.70 unless you live outside the U.S., which it could be because international shipping is wicked crazy.
Yeah.
So just yeah.
But I had a few people asking where they can buy these. If you guys are really interested, I have some here, and I can get them up for you soon. If you guys would like to buy just the thunder eggs themselves, let me know, and I can get that going for you.
Yeah, if you're interested. And by the way, that's really fun, especially if you have young ones around, because you hit that with a hammer, and when you open it, it could be quartz, it could be amethyst, it could be, you're going to see like a whole world inside of that. So I just want to tell you, if you want those, we can put them up on the website. Yeah, so Rayburn, it should not be. Team SG who's watching, can you just check into this for us? Because I don't think $27 on that is right. So
no.
Yeah, something's wonky there.
Yeah.
Okay, so thunder eggs, I'm making myself a note. We'll get that ready for you. Maybe for the holidays, that would be a cool.
Yeah.
You know, it would be funny.
If you,
I'm shitty. I would give that to one of my kids. Have them like really wrap it beautifully, and then have them open it and like have it be that, and just be like, yeah, Santa said you guys were like kind of,
I want to shoot a video of cracking some open and then identifying everything inside of it. I really do.
Don't do what I said. Okay. What I said sucks, right? Like, here's this really big, weird thing. Merry Christmas. And then, of course, they open it, and it's super cool.
It's beautiful.
I'd be like, yeah, I talked to Santa. Santa wanted to get you this really beautiful crystal, but I told Santa about your room this year and how messy it was. And I told Santa how when I asked you to help me put the dishes away, you said no. And so that's what we've got. So, yeah, be more like Robin. My kids are going to need therapy. Okay. All right.
See, I would be afraid of that.
Yeah.
If I just gave Dio a stone like that for Christmas, it would end up hitting me in the head.
But Dio would like it. My kids would be like, what? I'm going to call Santa right now. Santa, she is not telling the truth. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm so glad you guys are excited. I'm glad you're getting the bracelets. Yeah, you're getting some fun stuff tonight. By the way, we're going to talk about actinolite, and we're going to talk about green aventurine.
And then we have a few things to go.
We have a few things to go. So
these and these.
Santa's always watching. I always say, like, now it doesn't work as much because my kids are a little older, but I used to be like, this is between you and the big guy, you know what I mean?
My sister,
yeah,
who is extremely smart. She's got 4 kids of her own, plus she's now taking care of her stepson. And, oh my gosh, she has it now because she has the ring set up in her house where she can see the videos. Mm-hmm. And she has had it so now if she sees one of her kids doing something wrong someplace, she immediately presses a button and Santa comes over the loudspeaker telling them about how many points is coming off of their total to get their optimum amount of Christmas gifts.
I just want Jesus to come over the loudspeaker and go, I saw that. And I saw that too. And I saw that too. Yeah, it's okay to say dang tariff situation. It blows. Mm-hmm. Blows monkey balls. Okay. Okay. Someone asked, what's the best psychic protection stone? Giggles did. And I can't believe you like teed this up. This is one of the best psychic protection stones there is. Okay, this is actinolite. Mm-hmm. And actinolite grows in quartz in a couple of different regions, namely Brazil and Norway. And this is Norse actinolite, so Robin's going to be excited about it. I just want to say the prices are nuts. The small one's 14 and the larger one is 19. This is actinolite and quartz. This is magnified protection. But this, they call it the guardian stone. It's always watching. Like we just said, Santa's always watching and Jesus is always watching. So is actinolite. It's for boundary magic. It creates a living shield. And it clears out drained energy in your lymphatic system. Mm-hmm. So the holiday season, which does nothing but drain most of us, this is going to be your psychic shield to prevent unwanted energy from overwhelming your central nervous system. Okay, there you go.
What I think is cool is you see how this one's a lot lighter and this one's a lot darker. What creates the green in actinolite, because most actinolite is not green. It doesn't have that color at all. This actinolite gets the green from magnesium and iron. And it needs both to be able to turn it green.
That's true.
And so what happens is if it comes in like a direct equal magnesium iron, you're going to get like a mid-level green. If it has more iron in it, it's going to go to a darker green. If it has more magnesium in it, it's going to go to a lighter green. So it has nothing to do with the quality of the stone. It has to do with the amount of trace elements within that stone.
Yeah, it's just where they found it. It's kind of like obsidian in that way, right? If it's from one part of the mine or the other part of the mine, and so it's just about where it grew, but it all has the same metaphysical properties. So the guardian stone, boundaries are hard for empaths. And the stitch-tite and actinolite are and I will also add izurine.
Yes.
I think those are kind of the holy trinity. A lot of us as empaths have hard time setting boundaries for ourselves. Like, enough's enough, right? So this is the stone that does it for you, so you don't have to say it. It's the backup stone. By the way, make sure you see Jeanette's comment. I think that's the best. Robin did a surprise bag, and Jeanette was really excited about it for her 60th birthday. I know, it's so cool. Good job, Robin. Nobody does it like Robin. It's really true.
I love hearing it, though. Oh, my God. I have been getting some of the most beautiful emails from you guys on some of the stones that I've given you in surprise bags or just the surprises. And I'm telling you, every single time I receive one, it touches me so much that you love it.
She put so much heart and thought and time into it. So thank you for taking the time to comment on that too. And if you don't know what we're talking about, when we do SGTV, Robin does surprise bags. And they're magnificent, right? You get more than you pay for, but she really puts each one together for the person, and it's special. We don't have them tonight, but I'm glad. Diva Kitty loved hers too.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yay. Yeah, coworkers can drain you. Your partner can drain you. Everything can drain you. I have a very emotionally demanding cat. I do. He's a Leo, and he's very entitled, Smudge.
Oh, yeah.
And, sometimes he's a lot.
And sometimes you need a break.
And sometimes you just want to actinolate your cat. He's a lot. Meow. It's true. So anyway, congratulations.
I bet you Kat loved the fact that she has one on her desk.
Poor Kat. Not poor Kat, but Kat is like such a powerful healer, and she grounds and stuff, and so yeah. You have 4 demanding cats? No, literally this morning I looked at Smudge and I'm like, first of all, don't yell at me. I'm a cat too. You want to yell at me, friend? Back up. Second of all, because my cat takes 2 showers a day, and if he doesn't get enough time in the shower, he gets very angry. I'm like, second of all, maybe you're going to get 1 shower today and you're going to like it. Okay?
Your cat likes showers.
Oh yeah, he sits there. That's where he drinks, and he sits in there for like 20 minutes, and he's soaked when he comes out. And then he goes and sits in the sun. It gives his whole routine. I'm like, first of all, no. And the kids always laugh when I'm like, don't you yell at me. Don't you yell. Nobody yells at me, especially not you. Sit down. Oh, you're already sitting. Enough. Right? So actinolate your cat.
I wish I would have had this when I had one of my fish.
Was your fish yelling at you?
Oh my God. I had this huge red devil Midas cichlid. And he was...
That is not where I thought you were going at all. I just want to say for the record, like, that your fish needs that. I mean, my cat is literally yelling at me and screaming at me. Like, your fish is going to be like...
You don't understand. This fish, I'm... Okay, you guys, I am not lying. He was like this long, about this tall, and easily that fat. He was a big-ass fish.
I'm not saying anything.
He was my best buddy. But... if you did not pay attention to him like he thought you should be paying attention to him, he would go up to the side of the tank, like flash himself at you. And if you still didn't give him, he would start splashing the water out at you. And you're like, calm your tits. Okay, Moon, I got you. Calm your tits. And I'd have to go in, pet him to calm him down. Oh my gosh. Because his tank was by our dining room.
Yeah.
Don't you dare sit down to eat unless you give food to my husband.
Wow.
If you don't give a plate with food on it
Nancy's
to
like, is it
my
a piranha?
husband.
No, I just can't right now. She's like, he was this long and this thick. And I'm like, what are we talking about right now? I'm feeling flushed. I need a break. I haven't been on vacation this year. I don't know what's happening to me right now.
So I have told my fish to calm his tits.
Ooh, I'm trying not to go there. But you guys all went there. You saw me. I mean, I'm trying to shut the fuck up right now because this isn't appropriate. Oh my God. I can't. Clutch my pearls. I don't have any pearls. Clutch my dress.
It's her fault. She's the one that made the drinks.
No, I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper because I don't know where this is going to go. I'm not talking about fish whispers. I'm not talking about any of that right now. Nope. Okay. And now... when I am the one trying to behave, we are all fucked.
All I did was talk about a fish.
Do you see how flushed I am? Okay. All right. Everybody come back. Come back. All right. All right, Robin.
Okay, where are we going now?
Let's talk about kyanite. I think I need to be quiet. I just think, yeah. Okay, let's bring this back. Okay, if I were to put this in the freezer, I could do what with it? I could stick it between my girls. It feels good now, and it's not even cold. Okay, if you need balance, and right now I do, right? I need to be balanced between what's inappropriate and what's good for young people to hear. Then I'm going to work with kyanite. Okay. The original price on these, you guys, was like $30, and then it was $29, $24. We are doing these, and these are incredible, for $14. I'm trying, y'all. Okay, $14 for, these are beautifully polished kyanite blades. Some of them have black tourmaline in them. I'm looking for a flashlight, because you've got to see. Here. Yeah.
You guys.
I know.
Look at how translucent they are.
My mom used to say, because I used to say, Mom, I didn't say it. And she'd be like, you didn't have to. Your eyes are very expressive, which is true. I told you a whole story with my eyes without saying anything. And it was totally inappropriate. So if you downloaded that, you're welcome. Kyanite is seriously the bomb. It's the business. And kyanite is the only stone in the gem and mineral world that instantly balances and aligns your chakras. The only other way to instantly align your chakras is to have a orgasm. And this you can use in public. It's true. It's true. When you have an orgasm, boop, you're aligned. That's why you feel so good for a minute. You're like, ah, and then you have to go back to life. Kyanite and orgasms align your chakras. That's a true story. I've been telling you that story for 15 years. It's accurate. It would be amazing wire wrapped. I will say again, everybody in your life needs this for the holidays. So while we have them for $14, which won't be forever, these are 3 to 4 inch blades of polished blue kyanite. I recommend it.
And what's really cool is this blue kyanite actually came from India. A lot of the blue kyanite that you see is coming out of Brazil. But this is an Indian blue kyanite. And a lot of times on the Indian blue kyanite, you'll also find little hints of green in there as well. Whereas you don't see the green in there in the Brazilian blue kyanite.
Indian and African. Mm-hmm. Those are the 2 places that you see the blue-green.
Yep. And I love these because every single piece is translucent. Every single piece you can see straight. Oh, look at that one is showing a little bit of the green hint to it.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Which is really cool. Yeah. And one of the things that I absolutely love about kyanite is it shows that everything...
Pull it away from the light just a little bit. Yeah, sometimes it's a little easier to see the green. There, do you see it?
I'm just trying to not blast out
I know. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go, yeah.
So one thing I like about kyanite is it shows that at the same time you can be extremely strong, but at the same time you can be weak. And it's okay. It's okay to both be strong and be weak. The natural strength, the Mohs hardness on kyanite, if you go along one axis, is going to be a 6.5 to 7, which is one of the harder sides of stones.
That's the same as quartz.
Mm-hmm. And then the other side, just if you go against the perpendicular to that axis, it's going to be so soft, it's going to be down to a 4.5 to a 5.
Isn't that cool?
So depending on how you are dealing with it, whether you're on one side or another side, you can both be strong and be weak at the same time. And that is good to be. Because remember, sometimes you have to let your walls down. You have to let your vulnerability show and let the things around you pick you up. And other times you can be super strong and be that person for the others. And that's what kyanite helps remind you. And
it reminds me of my saying a soft or strong. You know what I mean? Like you can be soft and strong. I'm very soft, but I'm very tough at the same time. Mm-hmm. I love it that Giggles asked for the link, and it's right above you. So if you look at your comment in the feed and then you look above you, the link is right there. And again, these are $14, which is crazy because it's less than half of our original price. So Diva's asking, how do you use this to align the chakras? So I want to talk about that for just a second. So first of all, a piece like this should be in your bag. You will not believe how many times you will end up using a piece like this. So just keep it in your bag. You're not going to break it. And then to align your chakras, I'm going to be teaching a lot of these somatic body techniques in Living University. So if you have not signed up for my online classes yet, please go to sagegoddess.com, click on the banner that says Living University, and sign up for the whole program. You will be so glad that you did. Honestly, even if you didn't buy crystals tonight, but you bought a class, I'm a teacher. We both are by training. And so it's like education first, things second. But what I will tell you is your heart is the 4th chakra in your system. You have your crown, your third eye, and your throat above it. And then you have your solar plexus, sacral, and root below it. So to balance your chakras quickly, all you do is take your kyanite, hold it over your heart for 1 deep breath. And that's it. Because the 4th chakra sends the energy through the other chakras. And as long as a crystal is within 48 inches of your body, it's operating in your energy field. So 2 feet, anywhere within 2 feet, it's operating. So you don't have to actually touch your skin for it to balance your chakras. One of my favorite ways to meditate, though, I did it last night. It was super helpful. I've just been feeling kind of, it's stressful right now, and not even personal stress. It's like geomagnetic stress in the field. I just laid last night I have a rough blade at home that I used just over my heart chakra. I laid down so it stays, you don't have to hold it, and just breathed. And I like to play one song. I have all these playlists on SoundCloud, and you're welcome to follow me on SoundCloud. Seriously, can give you the link, but I have great playlists on there. And so just like turn on one of the songs on one of my playlists, put the kyanite over your heart, and just breathe through a whole song. You won't believe how much better you feel. So again, there's nothing like blue kyanite. And I'm glad we're talking about it tonight. We do have bigger pieces, and we have smaller pieces. We have rough pieces, all the things. But if you don't have kyanite in your collection, like this is the place to begin. And as a holiday gift, if you've got somebody who's really disoriented, again, if they've gone through a breakup, a divorce, they've lost their job, they've moved, they've bought a new house, whatever, they need to get back into their body and align their energy system. Yeah, and you need SoundCloud for my playlist. It's worth it.
And a trick for when you're going someplace where you know it's going to throw you out of alignment, you know it's all wackadoo, and you just are like, oh, I need help. Done.
If you're wearing a bra. The other night I wasn't wearing a bra, and I kept putting stones in there, and they just dropped out on the floor.
No, but I mean, it really does. Like,
Great.
and these are perfect size to just put there and hold it. Like, if you're going to work and you want to be able to stay lined up and hardcore ready to go, put it in there. If you're going to have to do something that you already know it's going to be rough on you, put some blue kyanite there. It helps hold you together.
Pretend it's a cigarette. You'll look crazy at a party and nobody will talk to you. They'll leave you alone. Stick it up your nose. I do things like that. Sometimes if I want people to leave me alone, I do something that makes me look really weird. Doesn't always work, but I try.
Yeah, but then sometimes you get the people that understand what you're doing and go to talk to you anyway.
You only wear bras to weddings and funerals? I know Louise is feeling awkward, and I can always tell because there's a lot of deep breathing that happens.
He's used to being around me. He knows.
Okay, so Carol's asking a serious question. Would it help if my grandson was in a car accident all out of whack? Can we talk about that? Yes. Those moments, those moments when something happens so out of the ordinary and so out of the blue and you just feel shaken? That's exactly when kyanite, we also want to ground then. So garnets are good for that. Black tourmaline's good for that. Also, black tourmaline in the car helps prevent accidents. So we always want black tourmaline in the cars. Please do that now. Yeah, so no, kyanite on its main axis, she was just talking about this, is a 6.5 to 7, which puts it on the same level as quartz, which is not breakable. And so, no, this is a strong, durable stone that you can carry with you all the time. And especially when it's polished, it tends to be more durable too. If it survived the polishing, it's going to survive whatever you do with it. I know. Okay. Then the last thing we have for you tonight, I think.
No, we have 3 more.
Oh, we have 3 more. Okay.
So we got to hurry up and get through it.
Hurry. Watch me hurry. Not good at hurrying. Okay, this is coming with a surprise from me. This may be the other thing you don't know about.
I don't know about it.
Okay, so we wanted to put a tea light with it, but can you believe at Sage Goddess, we're out of tea lights. I was like, holy shit, this is like a 4-alarm emergency at Sage Goddess. But guess what I have at home? Enough tea lights from Sage Goddess. I'm giving you my tea lights. Because I was like, you guys, we can't send them a tea light holder without a tea light. So I am bringing in my own tea lights, Sage Goddess tea lights from home. And I have some old ones you don't have. Like I have Wolf, I have Muse, I have them all. So if you get one of these tea light holders tonight, these are at sagegoddess.com. These are...
They are...
$29. They're hand carved in green aventurine with the evil eye, right, which is the protective eye. And then I'm going to choose a tea light for you to get you started because I was like, we can't. So anyway, enjoy. If you're getting one of these, we only have 39 of them. I'm bringing in 40 tea lights for Team SG to put with your tea light holders. And I'm so excited to get you started. They hold any size tea lights, Brian. It's a great question, by the way.
They do.
Yeah.
Whenever we do tea light holders, we verify that they're going to be big enough to hold your tea lights.
Yep.
And not just the teeny little 99-cent for a 5-pound bag tea lights, but good tea lights.
Our tea lights are crazy. They last for like 3 to 6 hours. They're very, and usually it's on the longer end of like 6, 7, 8 hours. Does it glow under UV? Probably not. Green aventurine usually does not. This may fluoresce, but
there you go.
No minor fluorescence, yeah.
There's minor.
Yeah. They're so pretty. So yeah, you're going to get a really fun, like, OG tea light. Because I've collected, like, every time we've done tea lights, I kept one pack at my house. And so, yeah, this is green aventurine, which is a stone of good luck, good fortune, new possibilities, and fertility. And so, again, with and every eye was carved by hand. So if Robin and I sat them all out in front of you, every eye would be slightly, different, which is really cool. So anywhere, if you want to put this on your abundance altar, I have one of these at home, and it's on, again, it's with the urchin, actually, on my abundance altar. So these are 2 tools tonight for wealth, abundance, creation, again, good luck, fertility. I still do fertility magic, even though my eggs are super dried up and sad, because I'm not trying to get pregnant with kids, but I do try to birth new ideas. And so we always want to work with fertility energy, even though some of us are too old to have kids anymore.
Yeah, no, I mean, I always say that. I'm like, fertility is not just about making kids.
No.
Fertility is, the earth needs to be fertile to have trees grow. The earth needs to be fertile to be able to make all the food we eat. But also, it's like, she's talking about the fertility of ideas, but also think about it. It's the fertility of abundance.
It is. And I mean, abundance is an energy stream, right? I'm trying to show it to you as a sphere holder. That's probably not the right size.
No, but it does definitely hold spheres.
Yeah, you could do it. This is my personal sphere of seraphinite, but you can see it actually is really cool as a sphere holder if you wanted to do that. Yeah, anytime you have a candle holder, it can be a sphere holder. So thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah. All right, what else do we have?
So then really quickly, we have these little obsidian spoons for $9. These are cute. These are hand-carved skulls in obsidian from Mexico on top of the spoon. Isn't that cute? I just love this so much. So yeah, just really fun. If you know somebody who loves skulls, like Robin and I, like I said, my dishware at home all year long has skulls on it. I think skulls are,
necessity,
multi-purpose. But this would be a really, like if you're going to give somebody a beautiful teacup and saucer for the holidays, or if you're going to give them tea for the holidays, maybe you make tea or you give tea. This would be a really cute and magical addition because it's real obsidian.
My daughter collects small spoons.
Yeah,
she has them from everywhere. She has vintage ones from a long time ago.
That's cute.
Just a cute little ones. And so for anybody like that who loves little special spoons, it's just another great one to add to their collection.
Zoe's kind of like that too. She likes to eat with little spoons. Like she'll eat her yogurt or her whatever, like with a little spoon.
I prefer smaller eating utensils too.
Isn't that cute?
I prefer smaller spoons, smaller forks.
Yeah.
I like it better.
I like huge forks so I can shovel that food into my mouth as fast as possible. But I think that's a Greek person thing. Like we want to get as much food into our...
I'm Norse. We don't use them. We just grab it.
No, I'm like... But yeah, if you're very dainty and cute, this could be very sweet for you. But it could be cute too. Like, sometimes you have those little honey jars and it'll come with a spoon. You could take that spoon out. This is stainless steel. And put that in there and then like swap it. Yeah. Right?
So this is just a fun little extra gift. I would call this a stocking stuffer. Easy.
And remember, adults like stocking stuffers too, because the best gifts are usually small, as we know from being in the world that we live in. So, yeah, I like that.
All right, and then the last thing we have
last
for
but not
you
least,
tonight,
we're kind of like bringing it full circle with picture jasper.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I love these picture jaspers. They are some of the best quality picture jasper I have seen in a long time. And again, remember picture jasper, where was it found? Originally found in Madagascar. This picture jasper has been found in China.
Yep.
It is so precise in the way that these lines are. It looks almost fake. It looks almost like wood grain.
It does.
But
so beautiful.
This is a picture jasper, and the thing that I love about picture jasper is how it was created. All of these markings that you're seeing on these lines, imagine the earth. It was in the earth like this, right?
Yep.
There was a layer of sediment that went down, a layer of ash, a layer of fine-grained sediment, more layers of ash, and then over time, as that built up, then the gel silica from the groundwater came in and preserved the earth the way it was. And what you are seeing is the geological timeline within that stone. And that is why I love picture jasper, because it captures Earth's history in one beautiful photo.
And you can see the manganese. Sometimes there's hematite in picture jasper. So what forms those dark lines, those layers in between, because you'll see that there's a reflective quality to those lines as well. So again, picture jasper for me as a Leo is about seeing the big picture. It's for leadership, like it's for manifestation. So when people are like, what are some rare manifestation stones, things I don't normally work with? And because there's quartz in the matrix, to her point, the silica comes through and sort of seals it all together. That's your quartz in the matrix. And so these can be used as centerpieces for grids as well. So if you have a manifestation grid, but they're just beautiful. Again, if you're somebody who just gets lost in the art, right? These are art pieces too. So the prices on these are $22, $30, and then $38 for the largest size, which is 5 to 6 inches. When I first started collecting crystals, I bought a picture jasper. These are obelisks, but I bought a generator, 6-sided. Obelisks are 4-sided. This size, and this was like 35 years ago, it was $40 for this size then.
Remember that necklace I made that I showed you years
I
ago?
do.
That was all picture jasper? I'll have to find it and show it for you guys.
It's beautiful.
I cut and carved picture jasper, and I layered it in different cabochons where I left the bottom side of it natural so you could see that stone.
It was beautiful.
And then I hand set each and every piece in copper.
Yep.
And then I created the copper chain to hold it together so it layered down going down. I'll have to find that piece and bring it in and wear it again.
Do you see the hematite in there? Isn't that beautiful? It's grounding your visions into reality.
It's what I love picture jasper. It was one of the first stones I started carving because I just was drawn to it.
So yeah, if you love alternative stones for manifestation and something that helps you hold the vision, like you're building something and you need a stone ally to help you hold your vision of what you're creating, I think that is the stone for you. I think we did announce the Prasiolite winner. I think we did. So I will double check with Team SG. Wasn't that gorgeous? I just intuitively went and put that necklace on that night, and it was like, God, that was just the right medicine for the moment. And we may have a special enter to win coming up. And if you shopped for anything tonight, you'll be automatically entered. So stay tuned. I have something up my sleeve. But you'll want to pay attention to Facebook, like the main Facebook page for Sage Goddess.
And again, I am also going to let you know, check out this weekend. You know I put specials up on our Gem and Mineral group online. I've got one of her personal pieces that's going to go live this weekend.
I have a giveaway. And then I think we should do this as an enter to win.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Yes, I love these.
Okay, who would like another giveaway? Thank you guys for being here tonight, by the way. This piece is candy tourmaline.
It's so pretty.
It's all the blue. So it's blue and pink watermelon tourmaline in one cluster. Blue tourmaline, which is indicolite, is the rarest. This is like a $200 piece. Isn't that gorgeous? I know. Saved something really special for last. It's a reward for everybody who stayed the whole time, tolerated our
shenanigans.
I had a lot of shenanigans tonight. Okay, but do you see it? Do you see where you can see, like, here's a good example where there's the blue and the pink.
There's a little one on this side where it's actually like almost zebra striping the blue and the pink along the side.
Look, I always think of ribbon candy, which was like a candy, like if you're young, you may not have seen ribbon candy, but my grandmother always had it. It tasted like shit, by the way, but it was really pretty. Like tourmaline bars always remind me of ribbon candy. So this is Speak Your Truth and Open Your Heart. Who needs this one? Somebody needs it. You're going to love this piece. It fits perfectly. I have a little hand too, and it fits right in my palm. Oh my God. I'm so excited to pick a winner. Okay. That was sweet. Ashley said, "Thank you for identifying rocks for me this month on the page, Robin." It's very sweet.
Oh, anytime. I love it when you guys put up and ask me questions.
Yeah, she really does. And if anybody's going to ID your stones, it's her. So thank you for being here. Okay, this one, where is this one going? I know it's hard. I'm just taking a deep breath. All right, this one is going to Marie Clarkston, who needs to stand in her own power. This is about truth, and this is about love. So this is the stone that you need for that, Marie. By the way, that's my mom's name. So thank you for being here. As you stand in your own truth, may this stone always remind you that you are supported, you're held. You know, the universe supports us when we decide to speak our truth and live in our full power. Yay! Okay. And then we usually do some kind of enter to win. I'll have something extra too. But Robin and I both thought this was a beautiful necklace. So
she brought it in, and first thing was like, I love beta quartz.
We all love beta quartz. So beta quartz, by the way, look at this necklace, the way it's designed. So beta quartz is a naturally double terminated form of quartz, okay? What we did is we framed it in gold, and then we set it in sterling silver. Isn't that amazing? So it's sending and receiving. This is a transmitter piece. This is the last beta quartz pendant that we have. And I just think the bail and the design of it is so sexy. I'll show it to you on. So if you are purchasing anything tonight, we will look for your order and we will choose a winner on Monday. And then when we ship your order, if you win it, we will ship it to you. Isn't that beautiful? It's very much like a magician pendant. Mm-hmm. Right? Because it's sending and receiving at the same time. But it will look like that on your neckline. People are going to be like, what is that? You're going to be like, I can't tell you. Because it's a secret. But you will know what it is. So sending and receiving magic and energy in your field. And by the way, it works perfectly as a pendulum.
It sure does.
It is the raddest pendulum. Isn't that cool? So yeah, one of you with your order is going to get a really cool talisman too. And it's our friend who always has these beta quartz. So we bought it from someone who's super magic, and then we designed the jewelry around it. So something really special for all of you. And our way of saying thank you. So yeah, so if you shop tonight, you're already entered, you're good. And if you're watching the replay, you'll be entered too, because we're not going to choose a winner till Monday. So you can shop all weekend long and enjoy all of that. So cheers. Thank you for being here tonight. Couple things to tell you about for the week ahead. We have our second session of Living University, which is our embodiment session. I'm teaching you something, a somatic body work technique that I created that everybody's wanted me to teach for a long time, and I've never taught it using palm stones. So please join class next week. I would love to have you. If you're not registered yet, sagegoddess.com. It's very easy to register, super affordable too. We'd love to have you there. Is there anything else I need to tell them about for now?
I think that's it. Just remember, Crystal Concierge is live on our website. If you want the opportunity to work with Athena or I one-on-one, you might get lucky, you might get both of us, to really construct your own perfect something. And it is done by chakra. So if you want to work on your crown chakra, we can focus there. Third eye, throat, all the way down.
Yep.
And we also for those of you that don't want to stick to one, we've got a total alignment option as well. These are limited. This is not an open listing. It's limited. So once we sell out, that's it.
Yeah, once they're gone, they're gone. Because it actually is her and me on the phone with you.
Yeah, so it takes time and
sagegoddess.com.
energy.
Yep, and Circe's putting the link up for you. Team SG is putting the link up for the Crystal Concierge listing. I think that's a really cool way because some of you want to choose your own stones. So this is a way for you to choose. We're going to show you a whole bunch of stuff. You can say, I want that, and then we invoice you. And we did one round of this before, and everybody's been having so much fun with it. So it's on sagegoddess.com, but our team is also posting the link for you. So if you want to shop for Crystal Concierge, we're going to focus on your chakras this time, and we have gorgeous things for you. So we would love to shop with you and for you. Have a great weekend.
Yes.
We love being with you as always. Thank you for
Thank
everything
you.
that you do and know. I always grow and learn. And we have our whole team behind the scenes who does so much to support us. So thank you, Circe and Rachel, and thank you to Louise as well. And enjoy your weekend. I hope it's restful for you. It's our first weekend after Halloween, but before we get into the holiday rush. So take a breath. Pull out your kyanite. Do what you need to do. And we'll see you next week. Take care, you guys.